Hello, what's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Thursday to you all. Good to see you, Good to see ya. What is up? Zelda Beeve! One up TCG. I saw James earlier. How are you? Let's go, Tariffs. McIntyre, Psycho Magi, Jake for life. Did I see your dubious challenge email? Not yet. I know I got like 20 or 30 deck emails in the last day or two, so I probably just haven't got to it yet. I started, but didn't finish. Dizzy Buttons, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. And EPL, we're not getting any sub sounds. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. What is going on with our sub sounds? Maybe is Streamlabs having issues? Where's our sub notifications? And where's our chat? Is everything falling apart? That's not good. Oh dear. No chat and no sub notifications? What is happening? Simic Mutate has been working. So honestly, I have not played a single game with this deck yet. I just saw it, and I realized while we did Mutate before, we didn't have Auspicious Sterix, and Auspicious Sterix is just so sweet. Alright, I think things are coming back. The chat has returned. Which hopefully means the subs will return too when we get the next one. But thank you so much, LP, and also Dizzy Buttons for the subs. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big super cheer for you. Steam mode not achieved. Yeah, it is not. I don't know. I think it's Streamlabs that does it. Yes! Alright, sub noises. We did it. I'm so good at this. Love the Kevin. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. So yeah, I think we're gonna start off with Mutate, although people also seemed interested in non-budget cycling. So we'll see how it goes. That's I think the backup deck is to try non-budget cycling. So hey, what's up, Fat Master? How is you? So hopefully everyone's doing well this fine Thursday afternoon. Hello for the 17th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. So hopefully everyone's doing well tonight. Yeah, I mean, I guess we do our reminder. I don't think anything crazy has happened in the Magic world. Although, one thing we can talk about tonight is, you might have seen it on my Twitter, and it was on Maro's blog about power level of Standard. I'm really curious what you all think about that, because Mark Rosewater just asked, like, do you think that Standard right now is, I think he asked about Modern too, but do you think it's underpowered, the right power level, or overpowered, and why? I think it's interesting. Ooh, they're gonna have Historic ranked all the time? That's good. Oh, I missed the stream. I heard there was Historic news. The beard it's getting there, Paps. Cycling is definitely a cool archetype. Ulamog Hungry and Phyrexian Obliterator for Historic. Permanent Historic Cues. Ooh, that's, I mean, I still haven't really gotten into Historic too much, but sweet, I guess. Obliterator would be a big boost to power for Mono Black Devotion, I assume. Visengod for the 27th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Besides spending money and subbing to the YouTube, is there any way to support Goldfish for free? Probably the best thing you can do for free is just like liking and sharing videos in other content. That's probably the biggest thing you can do, honestly, for free, and it is super helpful. Doing well tonight, Bear Snake. How are you? Welcome. So anyway, let's do our reminders. We can talk about Standard. We can talk about Historic. Apparently, there's some Historic updates that I haven't even seen yet. Maybe we should look at these real quick. I missed so Historic ranked all the time seems good. Is there like an article that I can look up? I knew they were going to talk about it on the stream, but I was doing other stuff and didn't actually catch the stream, and I don't see an article anywhere. So, summary of Historic announcement. Historic will get Jumpstart cards. Historic Anthology is the next one. We'll have Obliterator and Ulamog Ceaseless Hunger. We'll have 27 cards, 2 more than normal. Same price, give you 4 copies of the card. Coming May 21st, have an own preview day. Ooh, interesting. And permanent rank queue. Okay. I mean, those seem like good changes, I would say. Ziggerbs, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. All right, so let's do our reminders and then talk about this deck. Start playing Magic. Then we talk standard. We talk historic. We talk power levels. We talk historic anthologies. We talk about whatever you want. Music, movies. I don't care. We talk about it all. So reminders, replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube. If you missed it, we had a Sweet Salty Bird deck for Against the Odds. That deck turned out pretty sweet. I was pretty happy. I do wish that Ozolith did a little bit more. Ozolith is tricky. I realize. Like, Ozolith, you can just play it in like an aggro deck with +1/+1 counters on stuff. But that didn't feel very interesting to me. Like, just Ginger Brutes and Steel Overseers and attack, and if stuff dies, like, okay, Ozolith is doing things. I want to try to do something more spectacular, so I feel like the deck ended up doing really spectacular things. I wish Ozolith did more things sometimes, but it was still, I think it was, I was pretty happy with how it turned out. Enjoy your stream with my 2-day-old newborn. Ooh, congratulations, and hello to the 2-day-old. I'm sure he or she probably does not appreciate Magic yet, but that is awesome. A new Magic fan. I sound more human at non-X2 speed. I actually think I sound better at X2 speed. Sometimes I look, if I gotta check something in my video, I'll watch it to X2 speed, and I'm like, huh, I should probably sound like that all the time. A reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some Ikoria cards, or any cards, you get them over at cardkingdom.com. Even grab a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes. They will hook you up for free. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the stream. Did I think about Ozolith Simic Ascendancy? So actually, all right, little background on the Against Odds deck. One of the first cards I put in the deck was actually Simic Ascendancy. And then after playing with it and having it be bounced by Teferi, basically every match after he got counters on it, I just gave up. I was too frustrated. So I feel like the idea is cool, but boy is the meta really hostile to actually getting 20 counters on Simic Ascendancy. Ozolith is a cool way to do it, but everyone's prepared for enchantments, everyone plays Teferi. It feels like every deck can just incidentally answer it once it starts to get counters on it. So otherwise, Discord, new and improved merch page, has got tokens, t-shirts, playmats, good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, always appreciated, never required. $2 or more gets your message read, possibly in a robot voice on stream. So I heard Ozolith is hexproof or needs to be a lad. I think Ozolith is really good, even as it is. Simic Ascendancy probably could use hexproof. Maybe it'd be too good, but maybe if you up the counters a little bit. I will say, I've been dying to Ozolith like crazy in older formats, especially modern. It is a ridiculously frightening card in modern. So rotation happens in September, so we got a little bit of time. Maybe we'll still get time to get Simic Ascendancy. Maybe they'll just ban Teferi to make Simic Ascendancy good. I mean, I don't think they're actually going to ban Teferi. If there was standard-wise, power level, if they were going to ban a card, by far, I think my pick would be Fires of Invention. The more I play against Fires of Invention, the more its power level starts to annoy me. Like, it is really strong. And it's gotten, I think it's because of the companions, honestly, with Karuga and or Yarion. Oh, that deck is so insane now. So, and like Teferi and all those are going to rotate in September, but Fires is going to be around with the companions for a long time. So I actually kind of think there's a decent chance Fires will end up getting banned. Not like right now, but I would be surprised if, since it's in the format for another like 18 months with the companions, I would be a little surprised if Fires actually survived 18 months with Karuga in the format and Yarian in the format. Yeah, you get some crazy turns with Yarion. Because, yeah, you get to undo, instead of doubling your mana, it actually, like, triples your mana. Because you can have your second spell be Yarion, blink it, then you can use your mana to cast spells. But anyway, that's other stuff. We're not playing Fires, we're beating Fires. And I know we tried mutating a couple days ago. The problem with our last Mutate deck, which actually we posted a fine record with, but we didn't get to play maybe the sweetest Mutate card, which is Auspicious Sterix. So Auspicious Sterix is the reason I want to play the deck, the reason I'm excited about this deck. I am the evil one for the 31st month. Wow, I know it's got Grazer. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, what's up, Emma Palouse? How are you? So this is our big new payoff. Whenever this mutates, you get to exile cards from the top of your library till you reveal X permanents, where X is the number of times it's been mutated, and you put those permanents on the battlefield. So this is more of like a turbo mutate ramp deck. What we're trying to do with this deck is use cards like Arboreal Grazer, unfortunately, Paradise Druid, Parcel Beast, which comes out of 2 mana, and actually can turn Arboreal Grazer into a good card. This is why Arboreal Grazer is acceptable, because it's going to turn into a Parcel Beast really quickly, hopefully. Migratory Homestar, we ramp and ramp and ramp and ramp, and we're trying to get to the point where we can do this big mutate plan, where we Auspicious Derricks, start spinning tons of permanents into play for free, hit the pig, run over everyone, win the game. So it's kind of like the weirdest Simic ramp deck, kind of like the weirdest mutate deck, all mishmatched together. Sterix or Ghidorah. We have Ghidorah too. They're similar. I think that actually Sterix is probably better in this deck because it can be getting like 2 or 3 or 4 permanents when Luna only gets 1. We also have some cool removal in the sideboard. Brazen Borrower to bounce, Pouncing Sword Shark, which we learned about a stream or two ago to bounce, Voracious Hydra for removal. So even though we don't have much in the main deck, we have a lot in the sideboard, and we can get away with Urami as our companion, hopefully with all that removal in the sideboard. Mira, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. A deck with interchangeable companions. I actually thought about that. It could be funny. Hey, thank you so much, Amir. Welcome, first time sub. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Big super cheer for you. So if you have any ideas for Oasis, Death Oasis, I'm open to suggestions. I really am. How do you deal with removal? Removal? Who plays removal? No, actually, we hope we don't get too blown out. I've spent literally all afternoon building Death Oasis decks for next week's Against Odds. The problem I'm having is the way to make the best Death Oasis deck, I think is like a Abzan Cat Oven Aristocrat deck, but I really don't want to be a Cat Oven deck because people really hate Cat Oven, and I can I forgot Arena defaults us to Sparky. Hello, Sparky. All right, we're not going to actually play Sparky. I got all my stimulus money, so I wanted to support some of my favorite streamers. Well, thank you so much, Mira. That is very awesome of you. Did you say Arboreal Grazer as Arboreal as a meme? Yeah, that was my very quick brain making up great puns on the fly. Not me speaking poorly. I promise. I will say, I don't know if you keep up. Hey, what's up, Boblet? I don't know if you keep up on the Goldfish challenge. We had like the 100 Dwarfs challenge. The next challenge, it might involve the best creature in Standard. It might. Regarding Standard power level, in my opinion, top cards of the recent sets have had too much power compared to the rest of the set, to the point where they are immediately impacting stronger formats to Fairy Oko. I think that's pretty good. I would agree with that. I think my opinion is, oh boy. Well, this is a good Grazer hand, and we got a Sterix, and we got Urami. So Grazer, turn 3 Urami, turn 4 Sterix. All right, we'll try it. We are like a 27 land deck, so I guess it's not surprising that we have a lot of lands in hand. That's kind of what our deck's about. Grazer, it's being rebuilt. I'm rebuilding my Grazer relationship. But you should definitely check out the challenge coming up. Ooh, that is a decent draw. Baby Godzilla. So what is the worst Godzilla in Ikoria? Like movie-wise. Is it Baby Godzilla? Is this just the worst of the worst? Urami. I think it's Yumori. Yumori. Oh, another Sterix. The problem is our opponent's probably going to start countering our stuff brutally, but Urami. King Caesar. King Caesar is the worst movie. Yeah, all right. So there's a counter. Hooray for Simic Flash. Boom. Take one. Someone sent me a picture. Well, land and Sterix. Is this just a matchup where our opponent's gonna literally counter every cool thing we try to do? Bonet. Ooh, alright, okay. Well, alright, Grazer, you can go away. Over. Give us that trigger! Give us that trigger! Oh, it's just a land. Well, okay. That's one more land we're not going to draw. Eventually we'd start Castlevantrising. Get in there for a bunch. Oh, what do you have, Amapalooza? Hey, what's up, Estrozoom? How are you? I don't think I've ever watched a Godzilla movie, honestly. I can't think of a single Godzilla movie that I've watched. Oh, what is your Oasis deck? Opponent opting, throwing the brine board. If we can double Sterix, then things get really sweet. Opponent, Adepts. Wait, is Godzilla a dragon? I didn't even know Godzilla was a dragon. 1, 2, 3. Well. One, two, three. Yeah, let's. How do we play around counters? All right, let's just do this. This is slightly less explosive, but better at playing around counters. Angerus. Opponent. The good news is the removal is probably bounce, and bounce is not a big deal. That just gets us back our stuff that we can redo. The counters are more of an annoyance. Come on. Give us those 2 triggers. Give us a pig. Godzilla's a dinosaur? Ooh. Yeah, we'll discard the land, I think. Under. 2 triggers. Double trouble. 2 lands. Well, Sterix? Keep it going. Keep the fun going. We're getting all land so far, but Kaiju. I learned how to say that. Kaiju. Opponent counters. For shame, for shame. Okay, that's fine. Mutate. 3 triggers. Under still. Come on. Give us a pig! Give us a pig! Give us a pig! Grazer! It's always Grazer! Hey, thank you, Damnation. Oh, this is the Oasis deck I brewed earlier in the format. Ooh, let me see tabs. That went pretty well. I mean, we just played things, and our opponent died brutally. Abzan Death's Oasis. That looks sweet. Just kind of grind out the value. It does not have Cat Oven, which is good. The Grazer got him. When you play Ghidorah, can you rap some MF Doom lyrics? Who's MF Doom? Is there... Hey, what's up, Donos? Good to see ya this fine evening. Grazer too good, apparently. I think we want Flashy Mutator. These every time, like... Biocord Space Godzilla. Wizards. Come on now. I almost don't want to sideboard in Brokos just because. Just because? I mean, I know who MF Doom is, but I don't know. I don't know any MF Doom lyrics. Should I know MF Doom lyrics? We'll keep the pig. I kind of just want the cheap flash mutators, I think. Maybe we don't need C-Dash. Alright. Alright, try it like that. Hey, what's up, Anthony Dardiel? How are you? What do you think about 2 rotations a year? Lately, I've been bored with Standard. I would love 2 rotations a year. So they actually tried this. They tried 2 rotations a year. I don't think we can keep this. All the big stuff, none of the little stuff. This sounds like a recipe to get countered into oblivion. Alright, this is better. Yeah, alright, sorry, Luna. Well, go baby Godzilla, go! we are baby Godzillaing. We're playing Simic Mutate right now. Want to see the goat combo deck you posted? We could try goat combo at some time. Hey, welcome, Zerk. Good to have you. So they tried 2 rotations a year back during Kaladesh, and what basically ended up happening is, all right, counter 1 of 40 billion. We don't really have anything to keep our opponent from counting us. Isn't 2 rotations a year less time to play Standard? Hey, welcome, Dork. So I think things would theoretically be in Standard for the same amount of time. Ew, all the disputes. Things would theoretically be in Standard for the same amount of time. We would just cycle through Standard faster, have changes more frequently. Well, alright, keep casting things, opponent keep countering them. James McBooty, Jables McBooty, welcome to the Fishbowl. Hello from the US, thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Okay, your go, opponent. Gets and hits us. I'll play Parcel Beast. Alright, opponent draws a card. Draft Magistrate is getting banned in Brawl. Ooh, is it really? Why? Wizards. Wizards. That's a lot of cards that need to be banned in places. Like, pretty quickly. Opponent gets and hits us. Down to 13. Stonecoil Serpent. Well. Oh, we can't actually cast it. Oh, yeah, I think we're gonna lose to the infinite counters. Yeah. All right. Well, opponent had the counters this time. Yarion Shared Fate. Let me take a look, young Corgi. Opponent gets and hits us to 4. We play a lad. Opponent going to start countering our stuff again. Well, keep countering our stuff, I'm sure. All right. So opponent drew enough counters that time to seal the deal. Oh, I wish we had. Huh. Like, what do we do about this? Infinite counters is obnoxious to play against for sure. Yarian Shared Fate looks fun. Definitely a fun idea for sure. Ugh, Zanfest. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, try to figure out. So we had the poll on YouTube and on the site, which seemed okay at first, but kept getting different answers somehow, which I still don't understand how the voting was so different between the YouTube and the site. So trying to condense it down to one and figure out the best way of doing that. Um, Bone to Ash. Bone to Ash is just expensive. I mean, it is a counter spell, and drawing it's the one that draws you a card, right? But it's like 4 mana, 5 mana. It's so much mana to leave up, unfortunately. This will probably be much better for us with us being on the play. Being on the play and getting down Paradise Druid is going to make it a lot harder for our opponent to quench. Like, the easiest way to beat the Flash deck is just get on the board and not allow them to leave up counters every turn. That's how the Flash deck can win, is if they get to just sit back, attack, leave up counters. If they can't do that, things go really bad. Ooh, Parcel Beast. I think we wait. I think we play the island. I think we're going to flash in C-Dash here. I think we could Urami and just make our opponent counter it. Maybe that's even better. Yeah, let's just Urami. Counter an opponent if you can. How good is a Phyrexian Obliterator? I've never seen it played. It's a 5 mana creature that needs to survive. It's only 4 mana. It is very strong, but it is susceptible to removal. But just like as a creature, it is quite strong. Well, we will Parcel Beast. Mutate. And alright, we will go over. Pass the turn. And this is probably pretty bad for our opponent now. Brineborn Cutthroat. Sure. Cut away, my friend, cut away. Parcel Beast should be good here, boat it. Well, draw a card. Alright, Great Horn. Ooh, Castle Garenbrig. Okay, we're kind of going off with Mutate. This is kind of working. Add some manas. Mutate a Great Horn. Yes. Going off. Chopper! Hey, what's up, Drew Allen? Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. We will go over. Get a land. Uh-huh. Get the ramp going. Oh, okay, this is actually awesome. Sterix will be coming, and we will have already mutated many times. So the Sterix should be insane, and if we ramp enough, it's going to be hard for our opponent to actually counter it. 2 more lads. Like, we can bait, and then Sterix, and then things go off. Ooh, would I ever do game nights? I would definitely consider doing game nights. I don't travel for stuff that much, but it would be sweet. All right, Spectral Sailor, grows Mindboard. Sure. Archburglar Lord. Oh, Archburger Lord? Oh. I guess I have been saying it wrong forever, haven't I? And often. Found it getting in for 1. That is acceptable. We will take it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add some mana. Sterix. All right, we'll put it on top. Play the land. Pass the turn. How many counters can they have? I really want to... Aw, opponent! Running away! Countering all of our stuff and then running away? I guess you made the last against odds video before Budget Magic. Normally it's the other direction, Colonel Frogfoot, but yes, that did actually happen. Normally, Budget Magic's recorded then against the odds, but I recorded the Budget Magic a lot later than normal. So yeah, that did happen. Well, I mean, we just played through the counters pretty easily. I bet we play against the cycling deck like a million times. They reset rank again, so we got bumped back down to silver, and I think that like every silver person is playing Flash or or the cycling deck. If you weren't using Urami, would you consider using Season of Growth? Ooh. Does Season of Growth work with Mutate? I guess it does, doesn't it? Gosox for the 17th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Ooh, let me see, ATM. Yeah, people like the cycling deck. I mean, it's super cheap. Interesting. Maybe. It might be worth... Oh, we're nowhere near a Luna. We're going to mulligan. Well, okay. Maybe Godzilla bottom? Yorion. So not cycling, I don't think. Urami. Yumori. If I ever shave my beard, it would be for charity. I don't like the idea of shaving my beard. I really enjoy my beard, but if I was going to shave my beard, it would definitely be for charity. I would consider it for the right charitable cause. Where did your mythic wild cards go? Oh, my mythic wild cards have been spent for Ikoria cards. Hey, what's up, Team Keswick? How are you? We do have like 14 forests in the deck, so we are pretty forest heavy. But this should get us an island. Which means we're getting close. We're getting close to Ghidorah. Well, hit you. I mean, this isn't, what, turn 3/4 attacking? Not bad. Yeah, so... Oh... Yes, I am using Grazer, but not really. Like, does this count? Like, technically, there's a Grazer under here, but we're grazing just so it can be mutated away. Let's... Parcel Beast? Alright, so opponent got all the counters. Play the land, go attacking. We really want another island, but if someone donates for Shave, you should chat crowdfund the counter offer. I don't even know. Opponent Nar sets. I don't even know what the cost would be. How much? Wow, opponent whiffs. There's all the lands I needed. Opponent says nice. We still can't do this, so let's Urami. Yumori. Well, Yumori. That's what I mean. Yumori on creature. Not land. Parcel Beast. On the Great Horn. Under. Get a land. Island number 2. Kill Narset. To send a message, and look out, opponent, Aluna is coming. Are you in favor or against a league system like Moto instead of the grindiest rank system? Very much, I would very much prefer a league system. I actually think that the rank system is silly and not a very effective judge of being skilled at Magic. So opponent might wrath our board. Well, I mean, we gotta go for it. Sterix. Over. Pig us! Pig us! Give us a pig! Oh, we get a land out of the way. Pig, pig, pig. Pig! Woo! Yes! And opponent scoops it up. Wrath in hand, not in time. Whew! That was pretty sweet. Wow. Okay, maybe this deck actually works. You can cast Ghidorah with Mutate only. You don't need Mountain. Yeah, we're not ever actually casting this or Brokos. They're only being mutated. I think it's probably worth it to not play Mountains. I think if you're gonna do it, you need Fabled Passage and then like one Mountain, something like that. That was good pigging. For against odds, you should play Titan's Nest, Mnemonic Betrayal. Yeah, someone sent me that list. I'm sure we'll try it at some point. It seems like the combo turns when you get everything set up should be pretty sweet. So, all right, opponent's playing Grindy Control deck. Are they Fires? Do we see anything that would make us think Fires? Do we need these Gem Razors? Does Mango have a boar hat? Unfortunately, rank is going to stay. That's how Arena. So I don't think so. Rank to me, my opinion on rank is it doesn't really measure your goodness at Magic as much as your like commitment to playing as many matches as possible with a tier deck. like that is what I feel like the rank system measures. Is like, are you dedicated enough to play a tier deck and grind enough games that you can rank up? I don't think it actually. I don't know. When I hear people say like, well, I don't know. When I hear people say like, oh, I'm Mythic, that's great, and you know that's awesome, but I don't know. I've never really found that impressive compared to like 5-0ing a league or something. That I think to me is more impressive. There is a way to turn off Godzilla cards, but I'm not exactly sure. Someone tweeted about it, and I retweeted it, so you can probably find it if you look back at my Twitter. But oh dear. That's so bad, isn't it? Alright. Going to 5. We will keep. Definitely board to the bottom. And yeah, I guess a Luna too. Ew. Okay. Yeah, it's 5 games. So how it works on. Hey, what's up, Monkey Great Sage? So how it works on Magic Online is leagues are 5 games, and then there is a kind of a leaderboard, I would say, of the people who have gotten first place in leagues, went 5-0 in leagues. So that's kind of how that ranking looks. I mean, I guess the like standard for most similar games is a ladder system. So I don't expect them to actually change it. Personally, I prefer the Magic Online system, but a lot of games use a rank system, so it's not something I'm gonna like, you know, throw a fit about or whatever. Well, all right, dash them. Gotta give Teferi something to bounce. I know my other personal experience with rank is I find it hard to actually rank up to Mythic because I play a lot of janky bad decks in rank, which make it difficult to actually get to Mythic. Because you like climb and then you play like some bad deck for a while you're building like against odds and drop all the way back down. So it feels punishing for my playstyle. Yeah, but the leagues on Arena don't really do anything though. Like they don't really have any value, right? Yes, I am planning on doing a draft for YouTube. So many Teferis. Teferis for days and days. Well, Yamari. On creature. And pass the turn. Definitely expecting Elspeth Conquers Death here. Yeah, I think there's like Teferi, Narset, Nissa. I think Teferi, Narset, and Nissa were definitely pretty mistakey. Karn, not so much for standard, but for older formats. I think those... Hey, what's up, Doug? How are you? I think we've talked about this a little bit before. In general, I really like War of the Spark, but I feel like in what has become sort of a tradition with recent Magic sets, I also feel like Wizards missed a bit high with like the 5 or 10 best cards in the set, which seems to be something that has been happening pretty regularly. Opponent's got a counter. Okay, well, Octopus. Under. Go to combat. Attack our opponent. Gotta draw the cards. Ooh, Bioquartz. Bioquartz could end up being good. Yeah. Yeah, let's pass. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent, do your worst. Good Walker at an appropriate level. Oh. Agent of Treachery, eh?
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Well, this is a bit worse. Much worse. A ton worse. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, I think we can scoop now. Yeah, we can scoop. They get to Yorion, reset everything, pick up Agent of Treachery, do it again. I actually think that Agent of Treachery is fine. I think, and I actually wrote an article about this in response to that Marrow, to the Marrow question about power level of standard. I actually don't think that Agent of Treachery is a problem. My personal feelings on standard are, there's two things that I think are issues. One is, I think Wizards has consistently missed high with like the best cards in set, and we can actually see this. Some of them have been banned, like Okos and Once Upon a Times and Field of the Deads and Veil of Summers and Companion Mechanic. Maybe we'll see how it turns out. Like, so they've consistently. I think the overall power level, like if you looked at all the cards in Standard, I think that like 95% of it is about where it needs to be. But like the top 5% every set, it feels like it's getting pushed too far to me. The other thing that I have realized when I was thinking about like, okay, is Standard too powerful? I feel like the ramp is the problem. I feel like that is what makes everything crazy and makes everything too strong. Is Fires of Invention doubles your mana, Wilderness Reclamation doubles your mana, Nissa doubles your mana. Probably not a surprise that those cards have dominated the format for as long as they've been in the format. Like, you having twice as much mana as your opponent, that's a really powerful thing to do. And then even the like fair ramp cards traditionally with ramp, if you go back into the history of ramp, what keeps ramp fair? Fair ramp cards, I'm talking about like Birds of Paradise, Llanowar Elves, Rampant Grows. Those are powerful cards, but they're fair. There's two things I think that keep them fair. One is for like Birds of Paradise and cards like that, they die to removal. They die to all removal. Two is that they're bad in the late game. Like there's an opportunity cost. Your Birds of Paradise or Rampant Growth is maybe your best card on turn 1 or turn 2, but if you draw it on turn 8, it's like a dead top deck and you don't want it. With the ramp, we have the ramp, not the fires and mana doublers that are all over, but like Uro and Growth Spiral. It doesn't have any of those safety valves. It's just as good, even better sometimes on like turn 8 as it is on turn 2 or turn 3. And the way it works is unkillable because it's putting a land into play. So that's kind of my take. Is Wizards is not that standard in general is too powerful, but that they have went too far. Oh dear. But Wizards has went too far with the ramp effects and mana doubling effects, and those cards have kind of dominated standard. I was inspired by your video on Electro Dominance. Ooh, yeah, let me see, Monkey Grease. Those misses have made Eternal formats seem to rotate every set. Can't justify investing in anything other than Arena. That is true. They have definitely done a lot to older formats. I would like to see land destruction return to standard personally. It doesn't have to be Sinkhole or Wasteland, but I would like to see maybe like Stone Rain level land destruction return to standard. I think that would actually probably be a healthy thing, especially if we're going to have this like consistently push ramp stuff. I feel like maybe that I saw actually someone on Reddit said there should be like a 4-mana ramp spell that like costs 2 less if your opponent has 4 lands, or maybe like if your opponent had 2 lands enter the battlefield this turn, you get to kind of like Lava Ball Trap. You get to cast it on the cheap. I think something like that could actually be something that's overcosted, but maybe you get a Sinkhole if the right condition is met. Oh, we needed that. We needed that. Well. Mutate. I'm afraid this is going to end with our board getting Wrath, unfortunately. Oh, that parrot. We could have got our Sterix down if our opponent didn't have the glass casket. And we took out our removal for it. Maybe we should have left in our Gem Razors. There is...
I am not going to sit this one out.
Hey, it's Teferi. Well, alright. Grazer. Great Horn. Over. See, Grazer only stays for a second. And then it's out of here. So we can play Grazer in this deck. There is like Titan's Nest, but so far the ramp from Ikoria lags behind the other sets. I can't explain why you don't play Lavinia. She dies to removal. Dying to removal is definitely a drawback. Restore Dominance. Yeah, I think the Restore Dominance deck looks good. Crashing Footfall is definitely a sweet new-ish addition. Also, the Tisa's Oasis deck looks fun. Kind of a human sub-theme. That's interesting. I like it. ATM. Alright, so opponent... could have counters. I'll go to combat, kill Teferi.
Only time will tell.
I mean, I think we gotta go for it, right? Yeah, I mean, please resolve. Counter. Your go, opponent.
I can no longer stand by and watch.
Yeah, I would definitely support 2 rotations a year, especially if it means getting rid of cards like Teferi in a more reasonable amount of time. Well, we keep casting things. Over. Something good. Pig, pig, pig. Alright, it's a land. Well, pass the turn. Oh, I feel the sweeper coming. I feel it coming. Or Elspeth Conquers Death. One or the other. Something miserable. Elspeth Conquers Death. Alright, so, opponent, yeah.
This might be a bad idea.
Well, let's try again. Over. Baby Godzilla. Although, Yorion just blinks everything. Oh, boy. Yeah. Well, we have Teferi Corset coming up, so my hopes on Teferi rotating have not gone up super high just because Wizards has a big love affair with Teferi. So much as they're going to build entire sets around him. Yeah, I think Elspeth Gogger's death. I think it was very good but fair before. It's a lot stronger now that Yorion starts in your hand every game. Ooh, non-Fires Krug. Let me see Zetsuki. Yeah, this is looking pretty over to me. Well, we'll play this. We'll see. We can mutate a bit. Mutate. On Baby Godzilla. Do some. Maybe we can find something good and hit a pig. Discard Urami. Definitely discard Razor. Over. Get a land out of the deck. Great Horn. Discard Baby Godzilla. Discard Great Horn. Get some lands out of the deck. I mean, this deck seems functional, but opponent's got a lot of busted cards. The non-Fires Krug deck, that looks good. I think Bone Crusher and Brazen Bar were definitely key.
Worry, I got this.
Okay, so that happens again. Well, Sterix. Mutate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, discard a land. Over. Go to combat. Hit our opponent. Down to 10. Pass the turn. Opponent, take it up Elspeth Gogger's death. I mean, we mutate under, but then we got a
Hero thing before.
But our opponent has other removal, and I think a 6/6 is pretty important to our chances of winning. Like, Glass Casket hits if we go under, so I think it's worth it. All right, so Castle Vadris, Scry. More mutators would be nice. Oh, we definitely do not want 2 forests. Oh, come on. Come on, something for the Sterix. Parcel Beast, draw Sterix. Sterix, mutate, over, get the symbiote, Parcel Beast, mutate, under, discard a land. I mean, the deck it's pretty resilient for the amount of hate cards our opponent has had. We're putting up a good fight, but here comes more Teferis to bounce the Arion, to blink Elspeth Gawker's death. Yeah, I think it did. Apparently getting Ether Gusted changes. Wow. Opponent just picks up that whole pile? Interesting. I mean, I think we're actually going to win this game through endless hate cards. Once the whole thing is over, will you be attending Poppin' Gamer in Washington? What is Poppin' Gamer Ballot Club? Yeah, Sterix is sweet. That is what we were missing in our other mutate deck that we tried. Ooh, Gerudo with Creeping Chill. That's spicy. Well, let the fun begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sterix. On Sea Dasher. Okay. Well, Sterix. Sea Dasher. Discard a Great Horn. Over. Untapped. Parcel Beast on Sterix. I mean, we're going off of, all the boars in hand. Oh, if only we had spun into that, it would have been great. 1 card off. Well, combat. Attack our opponent. Opponent chumps. All right, setting up for a Wrath by the looks. Yeah, pass the turn. Ooh, Elspeth Gawker's death. Number 47 gets our Sterix. Yeah. And can we just win with this end-raze Forerunner if it resolves? Oh, it is gonna feel, yeah. Sterix has been sweet. Ooh, you're gonna buy Home Lord? That's sweet. Well, Parcel Beast. Into. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A Luna on Symbio. We're gonna finish him. The pig is coming, and the pig is angry. Oh, yeah, make that shark. Make that shark, opponent. Make that shark. We will discard a Parcel Beast. We will put it over. Yep, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we'll play it safe. Yep, pig. Pump 'em. And all the Elspeth Gawker's death in the world cannot stop the mutate. That actually felt amazingly good. Like, our opponent had all the removal, all the hate cards, and Sterix is insane. Opponent bounces it, it comes back, we play it again, it generates more value. Sterix is sweet. Yeah, it feels good. As annoying as it is to be like, okay, like neutralize, Elspeth Gawker's death, flicker Elspeth Gawker's death. Teferi pick up Yarion, flicker Elspeth Gawker's death is good. As annoying as that stuff is, when you actually beat that deck, it does feel really good. I would have to imagine, I think I don't know. What do you think the best deck in Standard is right now? I would lean towards Fires being number one, but I think that Bant Ramp has climbed into the top tier recently. I would not be surprised if Bant Ramp is right up there. I think it's really good. Pig. Yeah, Fires seems to be. I think cycling is definitely, in the last few days, cycling has really risen. It's gotten some hype. It's performed well. Yeah, I mean, I guess it is. I guess it was already tier 1. That is, ooh. Alright. Luris, eh? I would like to think that our deck just stomps Luris, but we'll find out. Hey, thank you for the cheer, Team Kessig. What is your secret standard tech? Did you see the modern Lutri deck that 5-0'd? I did. Was it the mono red one? Kick Poo Kick! First time sub! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so very much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, tap land go. Looks like Mardu. I will say that. Oh no, Mardu cycling. Huh. Alright. I actually don't know how this goes. No idea. Well, start the beatdowns. Get that grazer out of here. Hey, what's up, Monster CZ? How are you? Oh, about it. Down to 16. Wow, we're just gonna try to stomp them. They're gonna be able to go wide, but maybe we could just go over the top with the pig. Alright, opponent gonna get stingy. And cycles. Safe bet. Draws a card. We don't really have Graveyard Aid, though. Opponent hits us. Well, Forest Yumori on Creature. And hit ya. Next turn it's Steric's time, and we've already mutated once. And then after that it's Pig, and after that it's so long cycling. So I think this is basically the same exact deck, but they're playing black mana to cast the discard cycling card primarily. Bonus cycles. Trigger. Yeah, I also prefer Jeskai, I think. Kenris Transformation. Elks are still running or are still around. Repeat replicate. Also, Great Henge is still hanging out. Ooh. I have not actually played Kenris Transformation in Standard, I don't think. Huh. I'll have to give it a shot. Did you know that if Yumori's on lands, every land egg you get +1 mana? Ooh. So it's like if you put it on land, it's like a Nissa. Well, mutate. Over. Come on, something big. Something big. Well, or 2 lands. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're gonna cycle and they can. Yeah, let's just wait. Let's just wait and pig next turn for the win. I think our opponent would be able to kill our huge stack. Bonus cycles. I don't think they can kill us this turn, hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 4 cyclers in the graveyard. So shouldn't be able to kill us this turn. And hopefully the pig seals the deal. When we see rotation, which set? Rotating will have the biggest meta shakeup. By far, I think it'll be War of the Spark. I think War of the Spark is by far the biggest impact of the sets that'll rotate. Is the pig enough? Well, we'll find out. Pig him. Pump 'em. And, yeah, I mean, you figured out about it. You figured out. Cycles, Mexidoric Pigs. So we have 8, 14, 21. And opponent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think our opponent's going to lose. Well, maybe they got a shot. I think they go to 1 if they block with literally everything. Oh! Or they scoop it up. Whew! Wow, because I think we could possibly be dead if our opponent had Zenith Flare. Whew! We don't really have... we don't have anything for this match. We don't have sweepers. I think that's literally our plan. Is just to, like, out-goldfish them. I mean, it worked that game somehow. Did they go to -1? Oh, I thought they were going to 1. Where the Spark release some of the Mending's power back to us, so our spells are getting more powerful like they used to be. That is for sure. What do you think of the idea of... the Forest had to buy in the store. I always say I don't really buy cosmetics, but the lands get me. The lands and the showcase cards are the two things that actually get me in the store as far as cosmetics. What do you think of the idea of going back to 2 rotations a year? So the argument against that when it happened was people felt like it made their cards not be relevant too quickly. Your deck would go away too quickly. But I think a couple of things have changed since then. One is we have endless bannings, so your decks already go away pretty quick because of stuff getting bad. 2, more and more standards on Arena, and on Arena, the cost is lower. It's not like your $800 Jace Vryn's Prodigy paper deck is getting banned. It's a deck with some wild cards is rotating. I wish they'd rotate a set every time a new one came out. Ooh, that... I mean, so I'm someone who, in general, I like new standards and new cards. So for me, personally, the more rotations, the better in some sense. I enjoy playing with new Magic cards. But I don't know if everyone would love rotation every set. That's pretty quick. You could rotate twice a year while still keeping... Yeah, I wouldn't want to change the length that things are legal, but just have like 2 sets rotate in the spring, 2 sets in the fall, 2 sets in the spring, 2 sets in the fall, to keep things fresh more often. I don't actually know if we can keep this. We don't have any early drop. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan. Ooh, we're gonna mulligan. Well, we got grazers for days. You will go bottom, and you will go bottom. Okay. Don't kill us, cyclers. So far it's been fun. Oh. Ask me after this fox kills us in 4 turns. Hey, what's up, Doug? I'm glad you made it. How is the commander life? Have you built any decks around new? Has anyone actually? Turn 1 fox on the play kills a lot of people, and we don't have that much removal, so definitely kills us. Maybe we should have brought in the Flash Shark to deal with fox in specific, because that's just gonna outrace our Voracious Hydra. Rescuer. Has anyone built a commander deck out of the new Legends from Ikoria? I'm just I'm mostly curious. I mean, I built too late. I built the Riel deck that I played, and I think Riel's busted. I really like Riel. Alright. We will get an island. So we're doing things, but I don't think those things beat this fox. Fox has definitely impressed me with its power level. Yeah, the Riel deck was super fun. I even, like, toned it down a little bit. Ooh, Chevelle. How would you build around Chevelle, Avian, in Commander? I mean, I think we're just. I don't think there's any way we can win this game. So our choices are mattering less because we can't stop the fox. I mean, this is fun. We're dead anyway, so spin it to win it. Over. Get a land. And we'll see what we hit, and then we'll scoop. Boom. Grazer doing grazery things. Shark and Shoikwa are busted. Are there enough sharks to actually build a sharks and humans deck? All right, let's. So actually, maybe this pouncing shore shark. Hydra seems good. Oh, do we just cut grazers? If there was ever a deck like this, is the deck that I think actually makes grazer good. If there's ever a good grazer deck, it's almost exactly this one. Ugh, maybe we trim a grazer and trim one more Paradise Druid. Try it like that. We need the early things to mutate on. Yeah, I think Space Godzilla just not doing it here. We get to play first, which hopefully is help. Grazers. Well, all right, blue mana. Give us blue mana. I kind of wonder if this deck wants more blue mana in an absolute sense. Wow. Cycling deck doesn't mulligan much. Shark Boy is CDH level powerful. Really? Interesting. Yeah, Goose would also help fix our mana, which could be relevant with a hand like this, where we just kind of can't cast cards we want to cast very badly. Were they mulliganing for a... They were mulliganing for a fox. Well... Ugh. Oh, Grazer! Grazer! Sub in a bio quartz for Kenris transformation. Huh. So convince me on this Kenris transformation. What does it actually like? What makes it good in standard right now? Can we play a new deck after this match? I don't know. Do you not like this deck? If you replace the Forerunners with Questing Beasts and the Symbiotes with a couple of Monsters Advocates and Great Henges, you could run Kahira instead of Urami. Ooh. Are we that close to being... Oh, finally! Okay, that is good news. Wait, how much? 6, 7. Wow, we're actually really close to... We're actually really close to casting this end-raze Forerunner. Well, alright, more forest. Sure, pass the turn. Forest for days. It's Oko, yeah, but I think part of what made Oko's +1 good is that it was repeatable. Is Winona oppressive in Best of 1? I actually don't have a good answer for that. I don't play Best of 1 very much. I play it less than Best of 3 for sure. Well, I guess we pig ya. Pig? Attack? Well, the foxes are keeping our opponent alive, maybe? Through a peg? Boy, the foxes are good. Gillette, I thought I banned Gillette commercials. No shaving allowed. The Jeskai partner commanders are basically a cheaper version of Niv. Ooh. Hey, Magic, thank you for the host. math is for blockers, and our opponent's math it. Everything in front of the pig? Really? That's your game plan? Wow. Okay. Yeah, that was a good pig. Good pig. Paradise is only Violator left, I think, but Leafkin is an Elemental Mana Dork. Huh. It does seem like maybe it could be a Kahira deck. That's an interesting idea, for sure. Well, draw a card. Paradise Druid. Paradise Druid. Baby Godzilla. Get it. Opponent blocks a box. Yeah, we will kill the fox. Wow. Well, we're kind of crushing the cycling deck here somehow. I don't think Kahira actually offers you much. Yeah, that is also true. Like, I mean, I think just having a companion is important, period, because it's an extra card, but the pumping is not super exciting for what our deck is doing. Have you seen Invasion by Drafts on Moto? Played yesterday. It made me think really hard about power creep. Killing opponents with 4-mana 2/2 fire is legit strategy. I actually really love IPA. Is one of my favorite old draft formats. I really love IPA draft. But yes, cards have definitely improved since then. I guess we keep Baby Godzilla. Get a land. Actually, let's draw a card. Please don't use the blue mana. Okay. Good Parcel Beast. Good Parcel Beast. So many Baby Godzillas. Yeah. Bonus cycles. Makes a dork. Well, go attacking. The cycling deck can really stall out. Yeah, Invasion, Plate Shift, Apocalypse. Kenner's Transformation is great against companions. Ooh, okay. Cycling Enablers, Flyers, Pumps, Grazer. The situation comes up, weird circumstances. Well, I'm just going to have to try it. Hey, thank you, a little design. I will always take beard compliments. And we're going to hold this Baby Godzilla. I mean, it's got to be game, right? There's no way. Opponent's board is... Opponents played this in an odd way. Unless they're, like, have wraths? I don't think they can. They're... Okay, Zenith Flare. So opponent does remain alive. Oh, draw a card. Oh, just kidding. Actually, let's wait. I think we wait one more turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add mana. Cast you. X5. Double trouble. Go attacking. Hit ya. We're not dead to another Zenith Flare. And this pig is lethal. Oh, is pig lethal anyway? Oh. I mean, math is for blockers. Kenton, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. And Alex Mateo, welcome you as well. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Oh, I mean, I really subscribe to the math is for blockers theory. I kind of like this deck. This deck is pretty sweet. What do you think? Do you want to keep going with this deck, or do you want to try the cycling deck? That was the other one people asked for. the non-budget Jeskai cycling deck. Y'all ever see the vid with a guy with a birdcage beard? I like this deck too. We're kind of just crushing people. We are a very different sort of... We are a very different sort of Simic deck. Normally, I shy away from the Simic decks because they're kind of normal, but Sultai, mono green aggro. Mono green aggro just kind of like play stuff and attack. Math is for nerds philosophy. I like math. Well, I like stats. What are your opinions of the fetch land secret lair drop? I still don't understand why people... Well, I mean, I guess I can understand, but I think it's silly that people freaked out about it. Like, it's a collector's product. To me, it's not any different than Soul Ring Expedition or something. Like, sure, it's expensive. It's not a reprint that gets prices down, but I feel like, to me, they feel like two separate things. Like, I feel like secret lairs aren't about like reprinting things to get prices down. They're about like this being a collector's item, essentially, some sort of mass-produced collector's item. So they feel, I don't know. It doesn't bother me. Hey, thank you, PC. How are you? Good to see you. But at the same time, I definitely do agree that we definitely do need an enemy fetch land reprint because they are way more expensive than they need to be right now. But I think, to me, that's a separate thing. Like, I don't see them as... Personally, I don't see them as connected. If they didn't tease two fetch land reprints in 2020, I wouldn't have a issue with it. Well, I mean, we'll see what the other reprinting is. If it's in like the Commander Legends set or something, then I think that would actually like help with prices quite a bit. I think we should print 2 or 3 fetches in each Commander deck from now on. I mean, players would like that, but I think that's probably a non-starter for Wizards. Flippin' Jake, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. But yeah, I think probably showing up Commander decks, why people would love that. I think Wizards probably wants to get a bit more money out of their fetch land reprinting than just spending it all in a Commander deck, unfortunately. Oh, this was a bad idea. Oh, this is not a May ability, is it? Oh, Yeah, please kill this. Oh, yeah, that was a really... All right, well, yeah, that was a punt. I will... Baby Godzilla betrayed us in the face of Narset. What is the best part of Ikoria Theros? Had to stay away from Magic. Was out of the loop for a while. So best part of Ikoria. I mean, it's got a lot of sweet monsters. It's got some cool showcase artwork. It's probably like Mutate in the cool creatures. I mean, Companion is definitely the most talked about, I would say. But and it is interesting, but we'll see long term what the health of that is. For Theros Beyond Death, definitely the return of sagas and Enchantress stuff. Hey, what's up, Either Gus? How are you? I'm surprised by the outrage for fetches because part of the fun of Modern is pimping out your decks to make your own. My Mardu deck is foiled. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I appreciate our opponent killing that, making up for our punt. This Yarion's still pretty brutal for us. We're still in really, really rough shape, I think. Because we can't get rid of the Narset, so we can't play our Baby Godzilla. And our opponent's got the fullest hand of cards. Oh, Plague Razor. David, Intizu, welcome to the Fishbowl. Sagas are super cool. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Play the land. I think when people say, oh, like people complaining about companions just don't like new things. Sagas to me are like a big counterexample to that, because sagas are awesome and they were a new thing, and I think they've been like widely liked and they've been pretty strong. They've like shown up in standard at least, but in general I feel like people have really liked sagas. So I don't think people just like out of hand don't like new things. The outrage is because people can't afford fetches. And yeah, I agree that fetches, like, the price needs to come down. I'm very much on board with that. But I think it's, and I guess I can see to some extent how people want a fetch land reprint, and Secret Lair is not a fetch land reprint, but it involves fetches, so people are like angry that it was a fetch land reprint. But at the same time, I don't know, people always say, not every product's for you. And I've kind of tried to come around to embrace that theory to some extent, because there's so many products these days. Like, Jumpstart's coming up. We'll see what the spoilers are like. It's something that I'm not, like, super interested in, but that doesn't mean it's, like, a bad product, and it'll be cool to have the cards, like, on Historic, on Arena and stuff, so... But just because it's not something I'm hyped for doesn't mean, like, they shouldn't do it, because there are people that are hyped for it. And I think that, like, Secret Lair is kind of the same way. Like, yeah, it sucks that it's not something that's reducing the cost of fetch lands for everyone. Yes, they need to have a product that does reprint the fetch lands in a way that makes them more accessible. And hopefully the second reprinting this year is a product that reprints them to make fetch lands more accessible. But... I think it's silly for people to get mad about a collector's item any more than like a $300 Expedition Soul Ring. Like, that doesn't, I don't know, like, yeah, it's a $300 Soul Ring. I'm not going to ever spend $300 on a Soul Ring, but there are people who want a $300 Soul Ring, so I'm glad it, exists for them, essentially. How are Planeswalkers perceived when they were first introduced? I think Planeswalkers, Planeswalkers were right around the time when I was, like, in a more casual stage, before I really started going, like, as hardcore at Magic. So I think that I probably don't have the best perspective on that, because I was much more casual back then. But I think that they were immediately recognized as something that was, like, changing the game, similar to Companions. I think the original ones were pretty well liked. I don't remember, when did the tide turn where people started to complain about them? It might have been much more recently with, like, the Gatewatch storyline. That might have been when people started to get a little more burnt out with it. Do you have any podcasts? I do the MTGGoldfish podcast each week. So yeah, that is one of the big ones. That is the main podcast I do. That's on the website and on the YouTube channel. So check that out if you're interested in podcast stuff. This feels like a relatively tricky matchup. 61 card special. 3 fairy time waster. That's when people start complaining. I think people complained a little bit before that. Do you have tips for building a collection on MTGA? So, easiest way is just to spend money. That definitely does speed it up a lot. Drafting, especially if you're halfway decent at drafting, is actually a really good option. And you're willing to rare draft a bit. Otherwise, hit your rewards as consistently as you can. Make sure you're getting all your free gold, your free packs, card rewards, so it'll add up eventually. Jace might have been it. Jace was the first Planeswalker that actually, like, dominated Standard. Still, I mean, apart from Oko, Jace, it's crazy that Jace got beat. I never thought that would happen, honestly. with how dominant Jason Callblade was, I never thought we'd see that happen again in Standard, and Oko actually really topped it. Oh yeah, keeping up on the daily deals is a good option. They've had some really good ones lately that are definitely worth checking out. Well, let's start. Let's start mutating. Hexproof style. Start ramping. I feel like we're just gonna leave this Paradise Druid back for as long as possible. Yeah, what was the best? So the original 5 Planeswalkers had Garruk Wildspeaker, Jace Beleren, a Johnny, no attacks, a Johnny Goldmane, Liliana Vess, and Chandra Nalar. Garruk was the best, right? I would say Garruk, probably Garruk, then Jace, maybe? Garruk, Jace, Liliana, Johnny, and then Chandra at the bottom, something like that. I'll bribe you to play a match with this list. Ooh, Mono Green Adventures. That does have some Keteris transformations. And it does draw cards. What do we do about this? Well, let's keep on mutating. Alright, opponent counters, sure. Well, playing the land, pass the turn. Played a lot of control decks. Yeah, the deck actually works. Longtime Magic veteran, been wanting to get back into Standard. Is the format any good? Huh, that is quite the question. It is goodish. We have a lot of new cards. People are still figuring stuff out. There are some pretty dominant strategies right now. And my main experience is it's definitely a tricky Standard to compete outside of certain archetypes. But I have been having a lot of fun playing Standard. So, yes, I think Standard is good, but you will lose to Jeskai Fires a lot. Just be warned. That will happen. Hey, what's up, Dino? How are you? Creature. Yo. Yeah, I started well, actually closer to Ravnica, but Mirrodin was the first cards I play with. That is true. I usually, even if, well, I guess there's some exceptions. I kind of just stop playing Standard during Oko Standard. That's normally what I do. When I get tired of a format, you probably have noticed it, even with like streaming content. Like, you kind of see, oh, we play a ton of Standard, and then after a while, I get a little tired of it. And we play a lot more like Modern and Pioneer. But then there's a new set, we play a lot of Standard. So I just love Magic. I love Magic. I love playing Magic. I love it. It's super fun. So that's normally what I do. I've never been somebody who like goes to other games. If I think Standard is bad or I'm not enjoying it, I don't go play other games. I just go play another format, which is one of the big reasons I've like asked for Arena to have more format. It sounds like it's kind of happening with them having Historic up all the time. Like they still need to get back to Pioneer, at least, and maybe Modern, but they're definitely heading in the right direction, and having up historic queues all the time is a really big step that they just had not taken before. Did I see? Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited for Obliterator. I don't know if I'm excited about Ulamog, honestly. I don't know if I want to deal with Ulamog. I feel like people are not going to like having Ulamog in the format. I mean, this is the like Golos and Ramp Like Crazy format. Like, those decks exist. So, I don't know about Ulamog, but Obliterator is going to be sweet. Obliterator is best friends with Grey Merchant. Like, it is so good with Grey Merchant. So, I definitely will build a... I already had tried Mono Black Devotion, like, after the last anthologies. How fast can you cast Ulamog in Historic? In the next update to Historic Anthologies, they announced 2 of the cards today. Ulamog is 1. We know our opponent has Essence Scatter. They always have Essence Scatter.
My mind needs a rest.
Opponent. Opponent in the infinite counters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shark Typhoon makes a 1/1. Draws a card. I'm more scared of Ulamog, honestly. Considering getting to Pioneer, any suggestions on a relatively budget deck? I made a bunch of budget Pioneer decks for budget Magic. What is... I should pull up the list. I'm trying to remember which of them stuck out as being the best. This is a match where being able to actually just cast Ghidorah would actually be nice. Opponent blocks. Yeah, we definitely should have scried there. I was looking up budget decks. Yeah, let's pass and scry. Strom Auras is probably like one of the best highest tier decks that are cheap. I think Song of Creation is definitely super sweet. Song of Creation almost won. It's a Paradise Druid. Song of Creation almost won the Last Against Odds poll for next week, but it came out just like 1% short. But I'm sure we'll play it again. We played it during the preview stream. We might have to mess around with it a little bit more, but it definitely could do some powerfully janky things. Well, let's scry. Alright, Parcel Beast. Opponent. Opponent with all the counters. Well, we will Parcel Beast. Opponent counters. This is a matchup where Brokos would be great if we could find it, but... A Luna? Do you have even more? Okay, pass the turn. So many counters. Hey, see you, Bucky. Thanks for hanging out. Opponent gets it, hits us. The cycling deck was our first budget Magic, and it's really cheap and it's really good. So I would definitely recommend the cycling deck as a budget deck for standard. Is our opponent just gonna counter this again? Do they really just have... We played man, is everyone just playing infinite combo decks? Or infinite counter decks? Gimp, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Well, apparently so. Apparently it's a counterspell kind of day. If we attack, we'll lose our entire pile to a removal spell. And then all the fun and games are over. Opponent's gonna scry to try to find more counters. Sir Hammerfell for the 2nd month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Is Mutate mechanic actually fun, less complicated than it seemed prior to playing it? The edge cases are still really complicated. Yeah, this one I think is just over. Opponent just had a very high number of counter spells. that is the TLDR. We never found Brokos. Brokos would have been most excellent. Brokos probably beats this deck kind of by itself, but Parcel Beast. Well, you know what? We'll cast it. Do you have counter number 49? Destiny Spinner would just die, unfortunately. Opponent ran out of counters, but I think they ran out of counters a bit too late. They have a very lethal board. The first 14 counters are enough. So we will get an island. I mean, all we can do is activate this now. Activate, Great Horn. Get a land, scoop it up. Well, alright, so opponent had lots of counters. Countering does nothing when your adventure deck does like 60 cards. That's true. If you can draw enough cards, you can fight through it. That was a little rough. Huh. So apparently hardcore just like max control. Although we beat like the real control deck. Opponent was just playing some sort of control deck I've never seen before. But we beat the Bant Teferi control deck. So I don't know. That didn't feel great though. A quick reminder that our sponsor today is Card Kingdom. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Would you rather see the cycling deck? I mean, I'm open if you want to see the cycling deck. I don't know if it's something that that people are still excited about, or if it's old news by now. Are you ever going to catch the treasure chest? I've catched it a little bit. Well, okay, we'll see. I'd love to see a shark deck. We played some sharks on Against the Odds. I want to see goat combo. I mean, we could try a couple games with the goat deck. I don't know. We can try it. We definitely give it a shot. It seems funny if it works. It's another deck. Teferi ruins all fun things. That is kind of the downside. It's another deck that if the opponent just like bounces with Teferi, that it just kind of goes away. I have not gotten the chance to do much Ikoria drafting yet, unfortunately, or really any Ikoria drafting yet. Lutri in standard. So Lutri is sweet. The only downside of Lutri is I don't feel like it lends itself to anything that is especially synergistic. I think it's sort of just like one of value stuff or like one of control. So I don't know. It's one of those things, like, it sounds cool to be like, oh, I played Lutri. But then whenever you see a deck, the deck is kind of just like a boring deck. Because that's the way to make it work is like, because you can only play one of everything, you just play, instead of 4 Goblin Guides, you play 1 Goblin Guide and then like 4 other 1-drops that are almost as good as Goblin Guide. Lutri with Cast Blink. Cast Blink? What is Cast Blink? Unfortunately, are you doing rough drafts again? Yeah, rough drafts usually happens around set release time, so I'm planning on doing one for Ikoria. Hopefully up in the near future. Well, let's just keep ramping, I guess. Ramp. And loot. I mean, we lost to one control deck, but in general, it has felt very solid. We've kind of just been crushing people outside of the one control deck that Dimir control. Ooh, Release to the Winds. Yeah, Release to the Winds. Release to the Winds could actually combo with it. I feel like one of the reasons that I think Lutri is a little bit disappointing is it's worded in a way that makes it way safer than Nehru Miha. So you can't actually do a lot of the easiest and coolest combos. So it feels even like watered down compared to non-companion versions. What is your advice? Play Crim's Goat deck. It's better than the user submitted one. I don't think I've seen Crim's build. What's your advice on someone starting to build a collection on Modo? Modo is not an easy place to build on without spending money. There's no free to play option really. So you're gonna have to spend some money to get started, and then mostly you need to try to do well in tournaments. If you can keep going 3-2 or better, you will slowly build up a collection and come out ahead. So I think that's the best strategy. Keep mutating. Opponents also try to mutate. The problem for our opponent is they don't have removal, and we're ahead on the mutate plan. Oh, we're like mutating to the max. This is as far as we've gotten, I think. Well, grab another island, grab a forest. So every mutate is ramping 2. And now it's getting us a free card, and Baby God's... I guess that can't go in hand. And now we get to get in there with a Luna. Yes, deck's actually kind of sweet. This is the dream matchup, I think, for Mutate. This might be the biggest pile we've had, honestly. How do we actually see the pile? What do we got? 4 creatures? Huh? All right, a Luna, 2 Rainhorns. So that's 1, 8, 9, plus 5, 14 mana worth of creatures stapled together. Yeah, you can mutate a Luna onto a Luna, which we will do next turn. But if we put it on the battlefield, we can't mutate it. But if you could travel a time and draft the crap out of War of the Spark, you'd be able to buy Benzos with Time Ravelers. Yeah, that is probably true. Yes, we will mutate. We will do more mutating next turn. We're gonna have double a Luna going, which seems absurd. This turn, in a castle. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Add mana. Oh boy, this is gonna get FUD. This is gonna get FUD. We will a Luna on a Luna. Loot. Oh wow, this turn's gonna be so good. Discard the boar. Yeah. Sure, over. Doesn't matter. 5 creatures. Wiley, welcome to the fishbowl. 4 triggers. Get those lands. Yeah, land out of the deck. So getting the lands out of deck, increasing our odds of hitting good stuff. Oh, and we can do this 2 more times? This is insane. This is insane. This is a mutate dream. Welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup for you, Ghidorah. Oh my god, it's a pig. Okay, game. Oh, sorry about it. Pum-pum. Baby Godzilla. I'm sorry, opponent. I know we could kill you, but... I know. My apologies, opponent. My apologies. It's rub-in time. You can scoop if you want. Woo! That was very impressive. Hey, what's up, Grim? Grim, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, opponent's stuck it out for a minute. Well, Pouncing Shore Shark seems great. Brazen Borrower seems good. Voracious Hydra seems good. What does not seem good in this matchup? Probably you. Maybe we go down a pig. Grazer? No grazers, I think. I mean, this deck does do some impressive things. It definitely does. Is this Menguchi's Mutate deck? I am not sure. I don't think you're abandoning my chat, Amish Pothead. I just saw your question about why are you banned in the chat, so I think you're good. I don't know if this is Menguchi's deck. It might be. Someone else said that. I saw it in one of the Magic Fest online lists, and I don't think it had Menguchi's name on it, but maybe it's someone that got it from Menguchi, or he got it from them. I'm not really sure. If you mutate a bunch of creatures on a dude and the opponent bounces it, they all go back to your hand. Well, this deck be on YouTube, so all the streams end up going on the replay YouTube. So yes, tomorrow sometime the stream will get uploaded. Most of the time, if we do a stream of a deck, I don't also do a video of it. Sometimes it happens, but not too much. So what have you all been playing in Standard? Have you found anything cool? Anything below the radar that's been working? That's not like fires or a random ramp deck or cycling? Or like Luris Sack, I guess. Ooh, is Red Deck Win actually working? I haven't seen... Mono Red has definitely gotten way worse since Theros. Ooh, 80 card Sultai Flash. That's spicy. Can we do against odds on a Luna combo because I want to see more of the deck? Ooh, maybe, Benny. So one of the hard things with against odds polls, it's hard to put combos on it. Usually it's just cards. So if you put a Luna... well, I don't know if people will think combo or not, so it would be interesting to see how people voted. But I'm sure Luna can show up on the poll at some point, unless it sees too much actual Standard play. Ooh, Kahira Elementals is sweet. Selesnya Monsters. I actually think Kahira is really good. We may be playing some Kahiras at some point in the future. I think that Kahira, I think it might actually mean that cats are like a real deck in older formats. I think they actually are. I know we're not even Yarianing, which is, I think, a first. I don't think we ever play... Wait, Abzad Dogs went 5-0? How is that possible? Ooh, let me see Halfwig. Ooh, Abzad Aristocrats. With no cats or ovens. That's sweet. Riley Phoenix seems like it would be fun. Aristocrats would march to the multitude. Yeah, 80 card Yarok is definitely super fun. That was like one of the very first decks we played. We played 80 card Yarok on the preview stream. Oh, now our opponent's the one that's getting ahead with their mutators. What is this mutated onto? Symbiote. I'll play the land. I think we just... borrow the mutate pile. Parcel Bees, Paradise Druid. Pass the turn. Yeah, I think we have to. We don't want our opponent to just keep getting lands. This slows them down at least. Vivian -2 into Cavalier of Night wins the game because you tutor Broodmoth. Wait. Vivian -2 into Cavalier. So Vivian -2, Cavalier gets Broodmoth. How does that win the game though? Is there an actual like... I mean, it's a lot of value. Let me see a video. Is next week all standard videos, or is a bit of older formats? No, there's older formats as well. I know that Much Brew on Sunday is older format. Budget Magic, I believe, is standard. Hey, what's up, Jonah? And welcome, Trendy P Livin'. Good to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bant Constellation. Ooh, that actually looks pretty fun. I do like Kyurabes the Sea God. Kyurabes the Sea God is a sweet card. So opponent's rebuilding. How do we do this? I guess we just gotta get our companion down on creature. Yamari and Goo. This is a really weird matchup. Will the Goldfish best of one meta update soon? I would have to ask Richard on that. So the best of one meta is challenging because there isn't really tournaments. I believe that the best of one meta is, oh geez, I don't even know. That's a best of 3 deck. I believe it's just all user submitted decks. So it's hard because there's not actually like a lot of tournaments. With Historic getting a permanent queue, do you think you or Crim will do more Historic content? Crim has been doing Historic content pretty regularly. I don't know. Should we do... Should we do more Historic content? Is that something that you want to see? I think that's... So far, like, Historic has just not been super... Ugh. Baby Godzilla. That's not what we were hoping for. No attacks. I think we're behind the... We're definitely behind the pile, the mutate pile here. Cavalier's Unearth on Death means you can sacrifice a whole bunch of Broodmoth and turn 1 Scorpion to 12 damage. Wait. Cavalier's Unearth on Death. Oh. Interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. Red Loaf! I hadn't actually seen that combo. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Yes, Commander Clash Season 8 is going, so there will be an episode up tomorrow night. Yeah, I don't know. I am interested in playing it more. I keep hoping that they're going to get the formats that are supported in paper onto Arena soon, like Pioneer or even Modern. What has your experience been with Historic? Like, do you play it, and do you enjoy it? I'm genuinely curious. I feel like I've warmed up to it a little bit, but I still don't play it nearly as much as any other format. Might actually play Historic once Amonkhet Remastered comes out. Yeah, remastered sets are going to be nice for shaking up the format, hopefully. We need something here. Oh, baby Godzilla. That's not something. Well, that means we got a Parcel Beast. Oh. Well, baby Godzilla, you. Breeding pool, go! Well, if our opponent has nothing in hand, we might be fine. Bearju for the first time! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. First time catching a stream, yeah, great to have you. So, in Historic, yeah, I built a Gitrog Monster Terravore deck that was really fun. That was probably my favorite deck I built in Historic. I haven't played it enough to really say. I've heard some people love it, some people don't. It's been one of those formats. Oh no. Wow. That's a Hydra big enough to kill our Luna. Ooh, we're gonna need a insanely good draw to not be dead here. Down to 5. Yeah, Forest is not insanely good. Draw a card. Parcel Beast. Oh, Parcel Beast. Do some looting. Discard a card. Ooh! All the lands in the literal world. Over, I guess. Draw a card. Great Horde. Mutate Great Horde. I don't think it's done. We still just died to a Luna, though. Yeah, all this. Okay, all this doesn't do anything. Building modern Lurrus and Tybalt. Oh, the one Planeswalker that you can play with Lurrus. I like that idea. All right, run it back. Hey, what's up, Blubber? How are you? Oh, good night, Hefglop. 3 a.m. Man, that is pretty late. You really love Kenra's transformation, don't you, Team Kessig? I'm gonna based on our conversation tonight, I'm gonna give it a try at some point. It turns the creature into a 3/3 though, right? It does. It makes it lose all of its abilities. I think so what I would worry about is partly Teferi. Teferi, the ruiner of everything, awesome. Yeah, I mean, the Luna combo, it worked that game, Benny, and it actually won a decent amount. So keep the spicy brews coming. All right, it's a Sterix game. We will take it. We got a bounce spell. We got a ramp spell. We have a hexproof creature for our Sterix. Look out, opponent. Look out. Look out. I mean, elks are pretty sweet. I also like deck building. That is my favorite part of Magic. I mean, I like playing Magic too, but definitely very much enjoy deck building. Still got to figure out that Death Oasis deck. That's next on my list. Kenra's transformation does make the creature lose all of its abilities, replace it itself. The card draw is a big deal. That is true. Opponent grazing. Right now we are mutating. Mutating in standard. We haven't played a Vivian deck. I feel like we should play a Vivian deck, and I feel like we should play more Luca. The one deck we played with Luca, the 80-card Winona deck, was so sweet. I feel like we got to play more Lucas and Vivians. Would you ever want to be on Command Zone? I would probably do Command Zone if everything worked out. It could definitely be fun. One of the downsides of being me is I live on the far opposite side of the country than most people doing Magic content. I guess like Star City Games is kind of East Coast, but like Channel Fireball, Card Kingdom, all of those places are on the far opposite side of the country. Well, Paradise Druid go. Next turn we can start Sterixing, maybe. Still gonna need more stuff. We can bounce the pile at some point. Yeah, I've talked about it a little bit before, but oh boy, it's like... It's just like such a hassle to travel from where I live. Because I can't get a direct flight any meaningful place. So I always got to, like, drive an hour to the airport or more. And then sometimes 2 hours, depending on the airport. And then go to, like, New York City or someplace. And then actually go to a place that I want to go to. Fauna, gonna keep on mutating. Yeah. Oh, more lands. Well, I mean, we gotta go for it. We got nothing going on. Literally nothing. Well, that's a free 6/6. We need card draw. We need mutators. I almost feel like this deck could play Crosses, and Crosses would probably be good at it. Hey, thank you, Isle. I appreciate it. And, yeah, out on the West Coast. Whoa! Okay, thank you, opponent. I think that's actually good for us. I think that's great for us. Now we can Sterix on Sterix? Double trouble? Whew. You're on me, sure. Sure. Or Yumori. Yeah, that's fine. That's super fine. Oh, man. I think our opponent just lost themselves this game. I realize this is a mutate deck, but shouldn't it still be playing Crosses Nissa? No, I don't know about Nissa, but Crosses probably. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna do it. Mutate onto you. Doesn't matter. Come on, give us something good. Something good. Land. And okay, Ghidorah. That is acceptable. No attacks. Okay, any mutator, anything with mutate, we will take any single one. Anyone at all. If it says mutate, we will take it. Yeah, Crosses probably would be good. Vivian has an instant win combo potential, -2, then casting Locust God and Sage of Falls. Ooh, I do. Oh no, opponents got their Aluna mutated though. Ooh, can we draw mutate? Can we draw mutate cards? That is the question of the hour. The Sterix is going to get out of control if we can keep drawing mutate cards. We even got Baby Godzilla to loot. Opponent gets a land, and oh no, is that another Aluna? Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, that's not ideal. Well, something would mutate. Something would mutate. Maybe I'll have to look into the West Coast. The thing that keeps me here mostly is just like family and friends and stuff like that. That's kind of the main reason that I haven't left. But it would be convenient for Magic stuff for sure to be on the West Coast. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Well, that's not a mutate card. However, we get to return the favor from last game. Oh, thankfully. Vulgar Ver, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. First time sub, thank you so much. Welcome. Opponent gonna draw a card. But we get rid of the pile, at least for now, and it's beatdown time. Try to close this out before our opponent gets mutating. Opponent chumps. Takes a beating. Alright. We know they got an Aluna that they can put on Yumori. From here, you'd have more options to fly, see family, friends come and go. Best ones, stay in touch. That's true. And plus, I mean, then we could hang out, right, Tanos? It would be sweet to be out by like Channel Fireball or Card Kingdom, where kind of like everyone is out on the West Coast. Just like so much of Magic stuff is on the West Coast. And I know I would love Portland. I loved Denver when I lived in Denver. I always said if I was gonna move away from here again, it would probably be back to Colorado. But maybe I should give further on the West Coast consideration. But I did. Ooh. Okay. That's not lethal though, thankfully. Bonehead. Oh, something with mutate. Something with mutate. We have Sterix on... Oh, one more Sterix would be so sweet. Well, we block. Take 7. Grazer. Ooh, that doesn't mutate. Oh, Companion. Creature. Baby Godzilla. Paradise Druid. Get in for 6. Pass the turn. Oh, we have such an insane mutate if we get one more mutate. So close. So close. Tevlad. Oh, an LR. Yeah, everyone's on the West Coast. That is very true. Oh! No! Is it lethal? Opponent just drew every pig. 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh. Combat. Attacks. Well... Block. 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 If we block like this, do we win on the backswing? We should. Oh, we're going to lose our mutator. All right. Block. This game is very boring. Gravy Waves! Welcome to the Fishbowl for the 18th month. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. I mean, I think we're going to survive. Wow. That was our opponent's last card? So if we attack with everything, opponent lives. Well, Amorion Creature, Castle Vantress. If we attack... I guess we can attack. This blocks here, blocks. Yeah. Hit ya. Opponent jumps. Goes to 5. All right. What do you find, opponent? What do you find? Oh, if they draw the third boar. Vote it. Attacks. No, we'll block with Baby Godzilla. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Jeez. Oh. Yeah, sure. I mean, they had 0 cards in hand. They've used 2 Brazen Borrowers. The odds of them drawing Brazen Borrower there are very close to 0. I don't. You should have blocked with everything. Do you think so? If our opponent had cards in hand, I think so. But I think you have to. I think that block is pretty safe. Well, you would have had to block with at least 3. The borrower was was in the adventure zone. I mean, there's no combat trick that pumps power. So they don't have any way to pump power. It's got to be Brazen Borrower, right? That's the only card that we've seen in their deck that could win there. I don't know. I think that is the right block. I think our opponent just got. I think they just drew exactly the perfect card. I mean, not much more to it. Hey, CATM, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sending that deck earlier. Mountain and Scorch Spitter. Well, Paradise Druid. Go. Mono red, interesting. Why couldn't you play it on his turn before the final? Play Brazen Borrower? Maybe we could have. I'd have to see the turn that you're talking about. Opponent. Although, remember, Brazen Borrower can't block creatures except creatures with flying. Hey, CF Featherall! Good luck with your matches. Bone it, getting in. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should have just put our entire board in front of it. I feel like that plan's really risky, though. Because I feel like we're just setting ourselves up to... I feel like we're setting ourselves up to lose, lose to other things? Alright, well, more Paradise Druids. Where's our 27 lands? Yeah, pass the turn. Hey, thank you, Captain Eris. Mono red. Almost no one's playing mono red these days. Trin Street Roger. Oh, this has got to be like a cavalcade deck. Bout it with a big attack. Well, we will block. We're kind of just dying to this. Down to 11. About it. Yeah, this is not good. This is really bad. Well, we're super dead. Opponent gets 2 lands. I mean, we're so pinched on mana. If we tap our Paradise Druid and it dies to a burn spell, then we lose for sure. So I think we have to value keeping our Paradise Druid around for the time being. I'll play Baby Godzilla. Play Baby Godzilla. Well, if we're going to tap one, we might as well tap both. Pass the turn. Well, we got some 1/1s. See what our opponent... We're dead to Cavalcade for sure. Mountain for our opponent. And... yeah, maybe... I guess we should have just blocked more aggressively. I just assume that, like, mathematically, the odds of our opponent drawing Brazen Borrower with 2 in the exile zone are, like, 1 in, I don't even know, 5%? 4%? Something like that. But I guess we probably should have blocked more. I'm trying to think of what goes wrong if we do block that they could have drawn. So if there's a 4% chance they win the game with us blocking that way, what is the math on double blocking? I mean, it technically is Polywog Symbiote. Technically. I don't know about the double name thing. It even confuses me, and it's pretty weird to talk about. What are you doing about it? Yeah, but then we would have Paradise Druids. We wouldn't have Baby Godzilla. I feel like we would have to cut a lot of cards, right? We'd have to cut all of our ramp. I mean, I do think Kahira has potential, but... I do think we actually have a decent amount of cards that we would have to cut to make it work. What are they doing with the Chandra if they aren't making tokens? Well, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 4? Ugh, I guess we gotta do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Castle Garenbrig. Sterix, mutate on Grazer, loot. Oh, come on, deck. Come on, deck. It's either just going to be enough or it's just not going to be enough. Yeah, we should look at the deck list and see. I wonder, let me see. We'll have to see how close it is to being Kahira-able. So you'd lose Symbiote, Paradise Druid. The mutate stuff mostly works. end-raze Forerunner. So it seems like it's possible. I'm not 100% sure if that would represent... Would that make the deck better? I guess the upside is you... Wow! Opponent is done? Okay, okay. I guess the upside is you wouldn't have to play all creatures, which would be nice. I feel like the symbiote and boar are probably the biggest losses. Baby Godzilla is actually really good in a mutate deck, so I feel like that would be a relatively meaningful loss. Whoa! All right, mono red done. I'm playing Bant butt fighting in standard now. Face 2 madness decks in a row, or cycling decks. Yeah, lots of people cycling at the moment. Giving yourself a guaranteed 2-turn payoff of Grazer every game is strong. That's true. Although it's still a Grazer. Normally my technique is to try to get Grazers out of my deck, not make them better. But being able to attack with Grazers, that is definitely an upside. Yeah, that would be my impression too, that I would assume Mono Red would have a decent shot against us, but maybe not based on what our opponent just did. Yeah, hexproof on Druid is very big. I mean, our deck has a lot of commons and uncommons. There are rares too. I mean, were there ever decks that were all commons and uncommons? Like, I'm trying to think if there were more of those in the past. Like, I know there. Oh, it's this deck. Boo, boo. This, I imagine, out of all the matchups in Standard, I would imagine that the Wreck matchup is probably... It's gotta be about the worst matchup in Standard for our deck. We just have no way of interacting. No counters, no Frilled Mystics. I would guess we're pretty close to just drawing dead. Crosses, X3. For free. I mean, I think that Kihira has potential, for sure. Paradise Druid, dead. I mean, we do have Gem Razor, but I don't know what the odds are of it actually working out. Because Wilderness Reclamation untaps lands right away. So. Alright, another free Crosses. Gets it, it's us. What was your list, Halfling? Do you have a deck list around? So I mean, this is our big chance. Our big chance to show our opponents what's up. So we'll see. We'll see if they have no counters, no interaction. And also there's 7 power worth of Crosses. Opponent ops. To the bottom. We'll discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess Parcel Beast. Alright, so we get to get rid of Wilderness Wreck. And Mutate Greathorn. Discard Sterix. Get a land. Alright! I mean, we did kill a Wilderness Reclamation. That is step 1. Step 1 to having hope. Now we gotta deal with Crosses for days. Oh, let me see, Halfling. just built a questing beast with Death Touch Vigilance, Haste, Indestructible, Double Strike, Hexproof, Fly, Trample, Lifelink, and thought I would tell you, Format Commander, Cathriel Aspect Warper. Ooh, that sounds like the best questing. I mean, questing beast is always busted, but that sounds like the best questing beast of all time. Hey, thank you for the host, Reggae Wizard. Definitely appreciate it. Green Mutate. Ooh, how was trumpeting Gnar? More reclamations. Oh, so we're just dead. Yeah. Well, having twice the mana every turn is very strong. Very strong indeed. Another expansion explosion. Yeah. So this deck, it's really fun and funny, and it feels like it's really good in some matchups, but it also feels like, how do you beat this? Like, what is our actual plan for this deck against Reclamation? Do we even have one? I guess we just hope to race is like our main hope is just to like end-raze Forerunner them before they Reclamation us. I guess that's it. I don't know. So Short Shark doesn't really do anything. Hydra, no. Space Godzilla, no. Sea Dasher would be fine, but Brazen Borrower, maybe. Like, I'm even wondering if you bring in Brazen Borrower. Like, that tempo's for a turn, but they still do it again the next turn. Or if we just, like, try to be as aggressive as possible. Because we'll have to cut something that is relatively, like, something that ramps us into end-raze Forerunner to bring in Brazen Borrower. Well, I mean, we'll try it. We'll try the Borrowers. I'm not sure that's actually worth it. Yeah, it feels, I feel like our best chance is just to race. So that's why I'm a little bit worried about taking out stuff for Brazen Borrower, because it's not the raciest. And it's not like we have counters, so we can't, like, bounce, wreck, and then counter on the way back down or something. We'll see. We will see. Might just be a tough matchup. I relied heavily on Kahira and Questing Beast. Yeah, Questing Beast is a pretty fast clock. Our deck, not that great at putting together a fast clock. Like, it can put up a bit of a clock, but not a super fast clock. Well, there is end-raze Forerunner. Well, let the mutating begin. Loot. 1, 2, 3. Huh. Yeah, I guess we discard a land. Over. Castle Vadris. Yeah, we're gonna draw cards. Draw cards here. We gotta get to the board. Borrower definitely hurts since they'll tap out at some point and get blown out. Yeah. Yeah, we can get a nice, like, tempo line. Potentially with Brazen Borrower. Well, we will get to see how good Brazen Borrowers are, that's for sure. Imori. Opponent counters. We cannot pay. Alright. That's the turn. Booted. Alright. Not a rack at least. Oh, thank you, insert name. I appreciate the kind words. Yamori. Yumori. Untap land. Interesting. Well, keep drawing cards. Gonna land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's draw a card. I kind of feel like we leave up Brazen Borrowers this turn. Actually, maybe we just go for it. Yeah, let's go for it. We can still leave up Brazen Borrower. Does our opponent have a counter or a Brazen Borrower of their own to set us back? Oh, Hessen Scatter. All right, yeah. I'll get rid of Baby Godzilla. Ship the turn. Land. And do they have the wreck? They can't Uro yet. Opponent ops. Abs and dogs. I feel like dogs need more support. I feel like dogs, while being clearly better than cats, just don't get anywhere near enough support. Or anywhere near as much support. Well, pig 'em. Ah, no! That is a very high number of Essence Scatters. Essence Scatter is very good against our deck. Abs and dogs. I mean, that actually looks pretty reasonable. Pawning and start drawing cards. Yeah. Yeah. Looking for more Essence Scatters. Puts a land into play. Unfortunately, they're not dogs or wolves. There are some dogs, but I feel like dogs, literal dogs, need actual more support in Magic. Because cats get tons of support. Cats are pretty non-stop. Well, I guess we keep mutating and ramping. The fast clock plan has not really come together the way we were hoping. I guess it's time to start discarding. All right, we discard this, I guess. Over. Get a land. Draw a card. More. Oh, so much more. I wonder if this deck actually does want crosses. It feels like crosses could be good in this deck. MTG Dog Show must be really boring. The only group is Hounds. That is very true. Well, bounce Uro. Pick 'em up, pick 'em up. Shifting Ceratops is really nice out of the side because of it. Yeah, I could see Shifting Ceratops being good. Boon it. Draw more cards. Ugh. This is the scary part of the game where Wilderness Wreck expansion is just deadly. Well, let's scry. No and no. Paradise Druid. Well, draw a card. Baby Godzilla. I'll play Paradise Druid. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All right, play 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's just pass. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I think scrying is better than running out Baby Godzilla here. Pass the turn. Hey, what's up, Gustav? How are you? Good to see you, good to see you. Hey, have a good dinner, Celisor guy. We will be back on Monday to have some more fun. Have a good weekend. About it. Untap land is frightening. Gets in with the shark. Hits us. Hopefully it's just more sharks. Regal Games, welcome to the Fishbowl. Speaking of crosses, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, let us scry. Oh, alright. A Luna's better than nothing. Until we get Essence scattered. Might as well run out Brazen Borrower. Untap. Baby Godzilla. Ooh. I mean, we gotta try it. There's no other option. A Luna. Trigger, loot. Dog Day Party for the first time. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for Big soup cheer for you. Well, we're seeing our finding the deck's weakness, which is never-ending. Both times we have lost with this deck, other than that one game where we probably could have blocked differently, I guess, have just been about infinite counters. That has been exactly what has happened both times. Well, we get a land. I think odds are pretty high we're just dead this turn. Sure. Well, pass the turn. Look at all these lands, though. Oh, crosses seems like it would be insane in our deck. I feel like Destiny Spinner isn't very good, though. Like, I feel like Destiny Spinner would just die. I mean, it's fine, but I feel like it would mostly just die. I think I would be more interested in playing like Shifting Ceratops or something that was uncounterable on its own. More Brokos is actually like the perfect card, but it's only a one of. So we never actually draw it, but Brokos is like, yeah, super dead. Brokos is like the perfect answer, because with Brokos, we can just keep casting it, and it actually makes it better. Yeah, that I don't think we can beat that deck. I think it's just I think it's very close to an unwinnable matchup for this deck. All creatures versus all spells. Traditionally, all spells wins in the all creature versus all spell matchup. All right, one more shot for Mutate. Can we finish with a winning record? One spinner also give you mana sink in the late game when you flood out. It would, but it triggers based on enchantments, and we don't really have enchantments. So if we had more enchantments, it would be a mana sink. Yeah, you drew a lot of Essence Scatters that last game, and they were very effective against our deck, I will admit. Well, everyone's favorite one drop. Untap lad. Alright, Paradise Druid. Well, that's fine. We get to do Parcel Beast. Start drawing cards and or ramping. Get rid of that grazer, thankfully. end-raze just hanging out waiting to finish the game. Hopefully. Uro. Sure. Uro's really powerful too. Yeah, I think the deck has some really good matchups. Team Iraq is not one of them. We just don't have the interaction to really... We can, like, sometimes blow up a Reclamation, but that's about all of the fight our deck can put up. So I feel like, yeah, Team Iraq just matches up absurdly well. But I think it's pretty good against random creature-y style decks. Yeah, Uro would be sweet. I think there's definitely things to explore with this deck. Like... Ooh, untap land. Nisa. Sure. Well, that's fine. We have some good mutators coming up. Untaps the land.
The land fights for us.
And... Well, keep drawing cards. Baby Godzilla. Now we need to Sterix on Parcel Beast. Over. Grazer! Grazer is the bane of my existence. Nissa. Nissa. Grazer! Fae of Wishes could be sweet. That could be a cool way to get around.
Let us talk of peace.
That could be a cool way to get around the companion restriction, maybe. Grazer. Always at the most inopportune times. When you want a pig, you get a 0/3. Ooh, Arcbow Ranger.
Arcbow at my side.
Okay.
I can lose a fight.
I feel like we're still in decent shape here. We have a lot of big creatures to just stomp on these planeswalkers, hopefully. I guess Uro and then fight our Sterix is annoying. But then we should be able to Aluna
Behold nature's true power.
and kill planeswalkers. Hopefully. Do they even have... They don't have enough cards for Uro. Oh, he might be in great shape. We need a Grazier emoji. Yeah, Sterix is great. Sterix is so sweet. Okay, sure. Yeah. Next, if our opponent can't kill our stuff, next turn's gonna be fun. We can do some more mutating. Pump him. Yeah, pump him. Pump him, pump him. Okay, fun turn. Fun turn incoming. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Aluna on Sterix. Loot. Over. Trigger, trigger. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Go to combat. Maybe we should have held on to, Maybe we should have held on to this Gem Razor just for another mutate trigger. We probably should have. And discarded one of the extra fundraise. Huh? That is reach? Oh, it is a sneaky reacher. Oh, I didn't. What? How is that reachy? How is that reachy? How is that any more reachy than Then, oh, it's the sneaky reacher. Hey, what's up, Escrill? How are you? Found it, pumping
You're fit
stuff.
enough to survive.
So Nissa survives a turn. Sneaky Reach Part 2. Untaps the land.
My elemental friend.
About it. Hey, it's a grazer. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we probably should just end-raze Forerunner. I want to keep mutating, though. So we can Sterix into a Luna. Alright, let's Sterix on Grazer. Loot. Mutating is really fun. But sneaky in the sense that you don't normally think of the random 4/4 for 4 or 3 green creature being a reacher. Come on, Sterix, give us some goodies. And then land, mutate. I don't know why opponent's tapping mana. Discard the land. Get some goodies. Over. That's a good mutate pile. Give us some triggers. Baby Godzilla, sure. And land Parcel Beast. Now we'll attack. Don't really want Vivian tutoring, and we can't kill Nissa anyway. Alright, opponent, gonna jump. Alright, your go, opponent. But the pigs are coming for you. Now imagine being able to tutor Questing Beast when you mutate with Sterix. Yeah, Questing Beast would be sweet. Ooh, wow, that's a good one to draw. Our mutate pile down again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bone it. Pumping.
Stomping time.
Hey, see ya, Archburger Lord. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. I'll see you on Monday. Opponent gonna get frisky. Interesting. I think we actually kill this. Actually, they get back Uro? Alright, no blocks. We'll take it. That is a big overgrowth tomb. Is it big enough to overcome a boar, though? End-raze Forerunner? And opponent realizes life is over. Most of our losses have come against very heavy counter spell decks. That has been the main thing that we have lost to. Is decks with just tons of counters. A counter spell heavy blue-black control deck was one of them, and then so counterspell blue-black control was one of them, and then the other one was Team of Reclamation. The pick is good enough to get the job done. All right. Can we close it out with a win? Come on, mutate. I'm fine with alternate arts and card styles, but disagree with having different names. I also very much agree with that. The different name things really drives me crazy. They're even like, I didn't really realize until we started like playing with the cards, but it's awkward even to talk about them. When you have a card that's like doesn't have the same name all the time, it's actually even just awkward to talk about when you're trying to like describe a deck or whatever. We actually have not played against the cycle deck like at all. I feel like Boar gives us a chance. Hey, what's up, Suzuki? How are you? I feel like Boar gives us a chance against it if we can just make a huge trampler and win that way. All right, that might be too sneaky, but we're gonna go under. So our opponent can't epic downfall. I don't know. That might be way overthinking it, but okay, doesn't matter either way. Now we get a land. Paradise Druid, go. We have Sterixes for days, like literally for days, if we can get them down. I dislike the whole Godzilla theme. I fight with large monsters and mutating, but straight up Godzilla and Friends is no longer MTG. It's definitely different than MTG in the past, that's for sure. Vote it, Gregs. It struck me as weird, but whatever. Like, I just hope it doesn't go too far down that road. I made a joke about them having, like, Mountain Dew equipment or something like that. So I can see the end of that road if they go too far being something I didn't really enjoy. Been a busy few days. My mom was rushed to the hospital. Oh my goodness, but she's good. Well, I'm glad your mom's all right. That's super scary. Been grinding Magic with the new time off in college finished. Awesome. Well, good time to grind some Magic then. Monopoly theme playing. All right. Let's sneaky reach. Can we draw a land? A land, please. That's a land. Well, mutate. Over. Wow. Sterix is for days. For days and days and days. Pwn it. Land. Cracks it. We have every Sterix. Everyone. Everyone. Pwn it. I mean, Pepsi would probably pay a lot of money. Ah! More epic downfalls. Pepsi would probably pay a lot of money if it meant they could. Oh, no. Oh, that was a disastrous turn cycle. Well, now we just have to cast Asterix. So much removal. So much removal. Alright, Murderous Rider, sure. Land, sure. Paradise Druid, okay. Sterix time. It is Sterix time. Sterix. On the Sterix. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Over, under. I don't care. Don't draw removal, please. Octopus. Oh! Okay. Aluna. Whoo! That was good. That was good. And there's more Sterixes to come. Uro, sure. That is fine. You do that, opponent. Oh, opponent. Passes. Yeah. Sterix on Sterix. Over. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! I mean, are we gonna deck ourselves? Probably. Under. Okay, put him on the battlefield. Get a land. There's a boar. We'll pay the life. Pay the life. How many cards? 18? Alright, keep it going. Oh, opponent scoops it up! Whoa! Okay. Well, that was the most spectacular thing the deck did, by far. And that was through multiple removal spells, through many removal spells. So, I don't know. I mean, so what do we learn about the deck? And I think this actually kind of broke down the deck pretty reasonably. We arguably lost one game because of a bad decision on a block. So that one, whatever. That happens sometime. Hey, what's up, Just? The deck, it's really good in some matchups. We just stomp over other creature decks. It struggles with heavy interaction decks with lots of counters, and because it's a Yumori deck, it doesn't really have interaction on the stack itself. So we also struggled against Temur Reclamation. But against decks that are just like playing things, even decks that are playing like Teferis, into Elspeth Conquers Death, into all those shenanigans, we just like go over the top in a really sweet way. So I think the deck's actually like semi-competitive. I don't know what you do about the bad matchups, but it's definitely fun, and we played a Mutate deck before. It did not have Sterix. Sterix is the reason to play this deck. Sterix is so spectacular and so sweet. It is definitely like the payoff for this deck. We saw that in our last game where we get to the point where we're just like putting our entire deck into play in one turn, and then we get the pigs, then we trample over, then we win the game. So, whew. Well, that is Simic Mutate, and you definitely could splash another color. We splashed red before. That build was okay, but not super exciting. But it didn't have Sterix, which was definitely, seems like a big oversight to me. This seems like the biggest payoff for all the Mutate stuff. But anyway, everyone, I think that brings us to the end of our stream for tonight. So we will be back on Monday for our afternoon stream. In the meantime, Replay YouTube, that's where you'd find all the old streams. Normal YouTube, tons of content coming up to get you through. If you haven't seen yesterday's Against Odds, you should check it out. It was definitely a sweet one, playing Sultai Ozolith Bird. And one more reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. So if you need some magical cards, maybe from Ikoria, pre-order them, or other stuff, you get them over at cardkingdom.com. Even grab a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes. Most importantly, thank you to all of you. You all are amazing. I love you all. Thank you so much for hanging out, having fun tonight. Have a great weekend. Whether you're magicking, not magicking, stay safe, have fun, love life, all that stuff. So seriously, have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday, and yeah, I'll talk to you soon.